Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. My name is Ramadhani Safitri. I am from English class, TSB, Andalas University 2020. Today, I want to explain to you about activities that we have recently carried out. Go on to the facts that starting on March 23, 2020, all of Andalas University students carry out the lectures process by online. This process called online learning or online class. Now, why do I tell you this fact? Because my goal in this presentation is to tell you or to explain to you about what online learning is and include all of the problem that happens during the online class or this online learning. Go on to the slide. Uh, in this slide about online learning, I will explain about 6 points of online learning. That is definitions, approach, tools, benefits, weakness, and conclusion of this presentation. Learning is the use of technology to enable people to learn anywhere. Or in a simple ways, online learning is when we take course in online instead of we take in a classroom due to COVID-19 issues. On to the second point is about the approach of online learning. This is a table which compare about traditional classroom and online learning approach. In the traditional learning, there are physical limited size, but in online learning, that's unlimited. Everyone can join the class, but in the traditional class, it's limits to 50 students. The second one is in the traditional classroom, we should take the course in lecture building, but in online learning, we take the course anywhere. Nowadays, we should to stay at home, and the online learning is the answer. The second one is the content. About the content in the classroom learning, we use the PowerPoint, textbook, or library, video, or collaboration. It's depend on the lecturer. On the online learning, we use the multimedia or simulation, digital library, synchronous and asynchronous communication. The last one is about the personalization. In the traditional classroom, there's one learning path from the lecture to the student, but in the online learning, the personalization learning path and pace determined by the learner. It's depend on the learner. Next point of online learning we should explain is about the tools. There are several tools that we can use in the online learning, such as email. Email is used to communicate with students or the lecture to parents or the lecture to the colleagues. Email also used to send and receive students' assignment. Chat application used to communicate with students more effective because this application, these tools used by most students and have good connection. The third one is online forum. In Andalas University, we use the iLearn as an online forum. iLearn used to synchronous and asynchronous discussion. iLearn also used to give a question and request from the lectures to the students to comment, and iLearn used by the lecturer to give the feedback about the assignment or the task that have done by the student. Video conference is the live lecture process supported by audio, chat, and whiteboard. So the lecturer can explain about the material, about the lecture material to the student with a live lecture. Here are some benefits of online learning. Online learning is easy and convenient. Online learning can do anywhere and anytime. Anytime means could repeat the lecture material every time or anytime we need to learn or look for details. Um, the next benefit of online learning is media reach. When we take a course in online learning, that's many media are deserved to take the course, which is the media, all of media easier to understand and more engaging. The first is the material, or the lecture material can repeatable as many times as we like. Online learnings used to self-pass online course. It's depend on the students. And the last benefit is time and cost saving. Can overcome the limitation of times, distance, and resource that we have. Previous slide, we discussed about the benefits of online learning. Now go on to the weakness in online learning. There are so many problems that we should consider in online learning. Lack of discipline. It's mean most of them is take the course and do the another activities that make the student not focus to the lecture material. The another weakness is the learning process goes to training, not to education. Students who are not motivated will tend to fail. Some course cannot be done by online learning, such as practicum. We cannot do the online learning about practicum. That you should do in face-to-face learning. Not all areas have internet service. There are so many problems about the students cannot take course at online learning or online class because their area or their house is not have internet service. We should know about the factor that we should take consideration order to make the online learning more effective. The first one is the learner. We need the learner and the learning materials can from to the phone to the simulation that give by the lecturer or by the portable computer. And we need the technology learning atmosphere. Student and lecturers should have learning atmosphere as they do the course in the classroom. The conclusion of my previous explanation is the online learning or online class are used for learning process where all of the activities or all of the relevant parties stay at home due to COVID-19's command or the COVID-19 protocol while they are learning. They also used to a greener world, which we can overcome our time, our distance, our money, or our resource. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was I wanted to share to you about the online class or online learning. Thank you.